predicting the game week 5 Champions League fixtures today. So we have Champions League returning this week. You're seeing this on Sunday. Had to release it a little bit earlier, as we do have our Premier League review coming out tomorrow. But nevertheless, it's out. Our predictions for the Champions League in what is going to be a massive game week, because this is the game week where teams will be going out, teams will be going through, and it will set us up for the final game week. It's the penultimate one. It will set us up nicely for the final game week, so hopefully there will be twists, turns, etc., and a lot still to play for in that final game week, but it all relies on what happens here. As always, put in your predictions for the games below, and we will review matchday 4, where it seemed like I did amazing. I got 72 points, by far and away my highest, so let's see. So I said Barca would beat Shakhtar 2-0. It was a shock result. Shakhtar beat Barcelona, which is a huge win for them. Dortmund, Newcastle, so Dortmund won 2-0, and I actually got that bang on. And then Antwerp 2-1, I said would beat, I said Porto would beat Antwerp 2-1, ended 2-0, so that's pretty close there. I said Leipzig would beat Red Star 2-0, was 2-1. City would win 2-0, it was 3-0. I said Milan would draw with PSG 1-1, it was 2-1 in an absolutely fantastic game and a big win for Milan there. So Lazio would beat Feyenoord 2-0, they beat them 1-0. I said Atletico win 3-0 versus it was 6-0, an absolutely massive win there. I said Sociedad would beat Benfica 2-0, it was 3-1. Surprisingly, so I kind of just did it as like, I hope Berlin would get something. I said they would get a draw against Napoli. They actually did get a draw, a 1-1 draw. One of Rudy Garcia's last games in charge. Salzburg, Inter, I said would be 2-0, it was 1-0. So Real Madrid would win 2-0 versus Prague, it was 3-0. I said PSV would beat Lens 2-1, it was 1-0. I said, okay, this is where I got my points right. I said Arsenal would beat Sevilla 2-0, they beat them 2-0, and I played for 2 times booster. I said Copenhagen would beat United 2-0, they did win, it was 4-3, and a crazy game, and an insane comeback by Copenhagen, red card, it was back with drama. And I said Bayern would win 2-0, it was 2-1, so did I actually? Yeah, no. I predicted every single game in terms of result right, besides Shakhtar, Barcelona and PSG Milan, so I'm pretty impressed with myself actually. We did great the league last time out, so let's see. I mean, I'm third currently, but surely, yeah, I had by far and away the best game week last week. Got a couple of you in there, which is nice to see. If you haven't joined, can I invite friends? Yeah, the code's there, and I'll probably put the link in the description. If you haven't joined, feel free to join the league, and we'll see who's doing the best. But let's get into the actual predictions while you're here. So, Shakhtar, Antwerp. I might have to go refer to the groups as well for this, just because, you know, certain teams, if they have to win, they might need, they might play a little bit better when they play for that win. And let's see what each team needs. So we'll start in this group with the Shakhtar, Antwerp 1 and Barca and Porto. If this thing actually loads. Okay, here we go. Not group A, not group C. Nope. What group is it? H. Okay. So this is actually a big game for Shakhtar. Well, I didn't realise how big a result that Barcelona win was, because that has put them in a position where they win and they are level on points with Porto and Barcelona, who are of course playing each other. last time out, and I've lost every game so far. I think this has to be a Shakhtar win if they want to go through, and I think it will be a Shakhtar win. I think they'll win 2-1, and that is going to really, really open up that group. I think it would make sense we just stick with the group here. Barcelona, Porto. This is massive. Basically, whoever wins this is going through, pretty much. Yeah. Whoever wins this is through. If it's a draw, I mean, that opens it up to the last game, depending on what happens with Shakhtar. But yeah, both teams need a result here. Barca, by the way, I'm filming this before the weekend result, so form might change, but Barca have been a little bit up and down. Porto have been good. I think this is going to be a really, really, really close game, and I actually think it'll be a draw. I think it'll be 1-1. The last time out was only a 1-0 win for Barca. I think it'll be a tight one. I think it'll be 1-1. And if this happens, this is going to mean going into the final game week, Shakhtar will be on 9, Porto on 10, and Barca on 10, which would make an absolutely blockbuster ending. Alright, let's do this one. Young Boys, Red Star, Man City, Leipzig. I'm pretty sure this group's wrapped up, right? Where is it? Where's this group? Oh, there we go. I was blind. Yeah, this group's well and truly wrapped up. It's just top spot. And the Europa League spot. Young Boys, Red Star. I actually think both these clubs can hold their heads up high. They've been put in a really, really tough group, but they've actually done not too bad when they played Man City and Leipzig. Both teams have given them a good game. It's 2-2 last time I met. I think Young Boys at home will get this done. I think they'll win with 2-1. Man City, Leipzig. I fully expect Man City to win this one. A win, and they will definitely top the group. Yeah, they're at home. Expecting a win there. Actually, I think, I think Leipzig will score against City. Leipzig do have goals in them. So I think it'll be 3-1 there. Oops. What have I just done there? Okay, go back to predictions. Alright. Lazio, Celtic. So what's the situation here? I'm pretty sure Celtic got out, right? Yeah, pretty much. But this group is very tight. The rest of it, Atletico on 8, Lazio on 7, and Feyenoord on 6. So Lazio really need a win here. They're at home against Celtic. They're in a really good position now to progress from this group. They win this game, they're going to be in good spot. Although, looking at their results, they've not been playing amazing. It seems like goals is a big, big issue for Lazio right now. 0-1, 0-1, 1. Really, really bad. Obviously, Celtic got smacked up by Atletico, but I'm pretty sure they had 10 men for that game. They haven't been great in the games so far. They've been good at home, not away from home. The last fixture was very, very close. I don't think there'll be many goals, but I do think Lazio will get the job done. At home, they need to get the job done, and it's going to put them in a good spot. The other game in the group is Feyenoord, Atletico. Big game for both, especially Feyenoord, because if Lazio do win and Feyenoord loses, then I believe they are out. So Feyenoord need a result. They're at home. They do pretty well at home. They're a fantastic side, they have put up a fight against both teams in this group. Last time, actually, in the Atletico game, it was a cracker 3-2. Very unfortunate not to get anything out of that game. Atletico, though, are on really, really nice form, barring that Las Palmas loss. They've been fantastic, just won 6-0 against Celtic. This is going to be interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of goals again. I think it'll be a draw, though. I think it'll be a draw. I think it'll be a 2-2. I think it'll be 2-2. Alright. Group of death time. These two fixtures are probably the most important fixtures of this whole Champions League so far, because this is going to decide this group really in terms of that final day. So, if we look at Group F, it is all to play for now after the results. Dortmund is second, Milan in third, and Newcastle in fourth. So Milan and Dortmund are playing each other. If Dortmund win, they are going through, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. 4, 5. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. They will be through, basically, if Dortmund win. So this is big for Dortmund. Milan, though, they need to get something here. They can't afford a loss for Milan, and they're almost out. So this is big. Milan are at home, which is going to be good for them. They put in a fantastic performance against PSG. In the last game, however, in the league, they've really been faltering. Milan have been really inconsistent. Really weird side. Putting a rubbish display away from home against PSG, and then in the return leg was sensational. I don't know what to make of them. Dortmund have been very up and down as well, but in the last two games against Newcastle, they were fantastic. I thought it was very, very even the last time these guys met. I think Milan will get it done. I think they'll win 2-1. But I can definitely see Dortmund nicking like a 1-1. So, PSG Newcastle. Now, Newcastle are in a tough spot. Newcastle really, if they want to qualify from this group, they have to get something from this game. Anything. A draw. They just need a draw, really. Minimum. A loss, and they are pretty much out. They would need a really big win against Milan and results go in their favour in order to go through. So Newcastle need to nick something. PSG on the other hand, again, they need to win this. They really do, because if it's at home, a win here and they are in great position to qualify. If they don't win, then they are going to have to go to Dortmund, which is a tough place to go and win. So both teams need something. Of course, Newcastle smacked up PSG last time. I don't think it's going to be like that. PSG are very, very good at home. PSG are in good form as well, besides that Milan loss. Even in that Milan loss, I thought they were pretty good. They score a lot of goals. I'm hoping Enrique's learned his lesson from last time. Newcastle also have a lot of injuries. So for that reason, I think PSG are winning 2-0. I think PSG win 2-0, and with those results, that will mean PSG are on 9 points, so they'll go top of the group. And then Milan will go second on 8, Dortmund with 7, and Newcastle on 4. So, for me, Newcastle will be knocked out in this, unfortunately for them. And then going into the last game, it could be down to Dortmund, PSG, and Milan. Sevilla, PSV. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure those two are fighting for the second spot in that group. Yeah. Oh well, actually Sevilla, they really need something here. They are on the verge of going out. They're on 2 points, and yeah, of course they changed their manager recently. Got a little upturn in form, but still not a fantastic side. Lost to Arsenal last time out. PSV are doing sensational. Won every game so far in the Eredivisie, but in the Champions League their form hasn't translated like that. But they did pick up a vital win versus Lens last time out. Sevilla, they really need something. PSV, a win here, and that's them in a fantastic position to go through. It's tough away from home. Sevilla, though, they're not in good form, so I do think that PSV will win this 2-1. Okay, the other game in this group, Arsenal-Lens. So Arsenal just need a point, right? Or a win, really. A win and they'll be through. Actually, a point. They just need a point. They're at home. Lens, though, if they can nick something here, then they are in a fantastic position to qualify. Lens did, of course, beat Arsenal on the first game week, but I think that was, Lens, their first home game of the Champions Champions League, tough place to go. I think they just got Arsenal out there. I do think there'll be a tough task for Arsenal in this one. Tough side to beat, Lens. As you can see here, very good defensively. Only one goal conceded there in their last 5 games. So I think it'll be tough for Arsenal, but I do expect them to get the job done eventually. I think it'll be 2-0. 2-0 to Arsenal. Okay, next up we'll go with Real Sociedad, Salzburg, Benfica, Inter group, because this group is pretty much wrapped up, isn't it? Yeah, Sociedad and Inter are through, which is really surprising how easily they've made this through. And what's shocking is Benfica, who have lost every single game. I'm not sure anyone expected that, but Sociedad and Inter really, really close between them. They are going to be fighting for the top spot, and both of them need to win these games then in order to get that top spot. I believe they actually face in the last game week, don't they? So that's going to be hopefully a big one if they both get the job done. And I believe Sociedad will get the job done. They've been in fantastic form so far. Yeah, I see them winning this fairly comfortably, 3-1. Into Benfica. I mean, Benfica, what has happened to them in this Champions League? The thing is, in the league, they've not even been that bad, but it's just the Champions League have been absolutely abysmal. And look, they can't be going out like this. They can't go out losing every single game. This is their last home game, I'm pretty sure, of the Champions League. Their fans are going to want something, want a performance. The last time out, they were pretty close versus Inter, and we didn't do well against them. Inter, though, are one of the most informed teams in Europe right now. 5 wins from their last 5 games. I think Inter, I don't know, I think Inter will get the job done. Having said all that, I do think Inter will get the job done. I think it'll be a close one. I think it'll be 2-1. Braga, Union Berlin, Real Madrid, Napoli. This is a group which is still got a little bit to play for, I'm pretty sure. Or is kind of wrapped up though. Is it? Yeah. So Real Madrid are looking for that perfect record, which they always seem to get, and Napoli are all but through. Braga and Union Berlin are basically out, both of them. Well, Braga need a win, Union Berlin need a win to keep their hopes alive. A draw and they're both out. Braga got smacked up by Real Madrid last time out. I've had some pretty mad games in the Portuguese league. Union Berlin recently sacked their manager Urs Fischer, which is really, really harsh considering what he's done for them. But yeah, it's not been good for them this season. But in the Champions League, they've not been that bad. Snatched a draw against Napoli. I think it'll still be a close game, but I do expect Braga to win. I think they'll win 2-1. Oops. Right, Real Madrid, Napoli. As I said, Real Madrid chasing that perfect record. 100% record. Napoli have a change of manager. Walter Mazzarri, you might remember from Watford. Yeah, former Watford manager is the Napoli manager. He used to manage Napoli back in the day. Did pretty well with yeah, they changed Rudy Garcia, rightfully so. But this Mazzarri, I don't know if that's the right appointment, and I think it'll probably give them a bounce. We'll see. But it's a bit of an ask for him to go to the Bernabeu and get a win. I think they do well, but 2-0 Madrid. Alright, and the final one. This is a big one. So in group, what is it? What group is it? Group A. Group A. This is huge. So after last game week, Bayern are through, of course, and they are chasing the 100% record, which, like Real Madrid, they always seem to get. But the rest of it is so open. Copenhagen on 4, Galatasaray on 4, and Man United on 3. This is huge. So Galatasaray are at home to Manchester United, which is massive because because essentially the winner of this game is put in pole position to qualify from the group, and if you lose this game, you are on the verge of being knocked out. Galatasaray at home, very, very good. Although, it looks like they stuttered a little bit in their last game in the Turkish league, but a good fight against Bayern in their last game, much better than their home form, home game versus Bayern, and of course went to the Old Trafford and beat Man United in a pretty crazy game, came back from nothing. Man United have been getting wins, to be fair, in the league, but their performance has not been good. They've been smacked up a couple of times, and in the Champions League has been abysmal. It's a tough place to go, Galatasaray. But having said that, I think with the pressure being on United, knowing they have to get a result, I think they can snatch a draw. I think United were actually by far the better team when they played Galatasaray last time. It was just, moments of madness really in that course from that game. So I think we can get a draw, and that draw would then put them on 5 points and Man United on 4. And Bayern Munich, Copenhagen. Now Bayern actually had a bit of a tough time against Copenhagen. They made hard work of it, but Bayern are in scintillating form. Harry Kane can't stop scoring. Copenhagen, to be fair, they've done so much better than most people have thought. They've been really, really good. But it's way too big of an ask for them to go to the Allianz and get something. Having said that, if they do, they are in pole position to qualify. They are in a great position to qualify, but I don't think they will. I don't think they'll get smacked up, but I think they'll lose 2-0. Probably Harry Kane brace on that one. So that means that group going into the final game week would be Bayern top, Galatasaray second on 5, Copenhagen on 4, and Man United on 4 as well. Meaning that Man United would have to beat Bayern Munich in the final game week, in my opinion, then, to have any chance of going through. So it's a big week for Man United. If they don't win this, then they are in big trouble, but crazier things have happened. Alright, what do I want to play my 2 times booster on? I think we'll go for Man City and Leipzig. So those are my predictions then for the Champions League game week 5. Let me know which ones you agree or disagree with, but your predictions